Are you searching for the key to unlocking a beautiful and fulfilling life? In today's video, we delve into the profound teachings of Buddhism and uncover the essential practice that can create a ripple effect of positivity in every aspect of our lives. Lesson 1. Identify the root of suffering. The foundation of Buddhism lies in understanding the truth of suffering. Suffering is not limited to physical pain. It includes emotional struggles, dissatisfaction, and the constant yearning for something more. The Buddha called this condition dukkha. It arises because humans cling to things that are temporary. People often chase material possessions, relationships, or achievements. When they lose these, they feel pain and loss. This cycle continues endlessly unless they become aware of its root. The root of suffering lies in three things: desire, aversion, and ignorance. Desire makes people want things they do not have. Aversion makes them push away things they dislike. Ignorance clouds their understanding of the world. Together, these create a cycle that keeps people trapped. When one desires endlessly, peace becomes impossible. When one avoids problems instead of facing them, growth is hindered. When ignorance persists, clarity cannot emerge. The first step in dealing with suffering is acknowledging it. Many people try to escape suffering through distractions. They focus on entertainment, social media, or constant activity. This does not solve the problem. Facing suffering directly allows one to understand its cause. Self-reflection is a powerful tool. It reveals patterns of attachment and fear. Meditation is another tool that helps bring awareness. It allows the mind to settle and observe its own thoughts without judgment. Letting go of attachments is key to reducing suffering. This does not mean giving up everything. It means understanding that nothing lasts forever. Holding onto things tightly leads to pain when they are gone. A balanced approach is important. Appreciate what you have but do not depend on it for happiness. Cultivate gratitude and acceptance. These help ease the grip of desire and aversion. Ignorance can be overcome through wisdom. Wisdom grows from study, reflection, and practice. Learning about the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path provides guidance. Reflecting on their meaning brings deeper understanding. Practicing mindfulness brings these teachings to life. It transforms knowledge into action. With time and effort, suffering becomes less overwhelming. Life begins to feel lighter and more peaceful. Lesson 2. Embrace impermanence. Impermanence is a central teaching in Buddhism. Everything in life changes. Seasons shift. People grow older. Circumstances evolve. This is the nature of existence. Clinging to the idea of permanence causes pain. People want things to stay the same. They resist change because it feels uncertain. This resistance creates inner turmoil. Understanding impermanence helps ease this struggle. When people accept that nothing stays the same, they begin to see life differently. Joy becomes more precious because it is fleeting. Challenges feel less overwhelming because they will pass. Impermanence teaches people to live in the moment. It encourages them to appreciate life's beauty while it lasts. Meditation is a powerful way to explore impermanence. Observing the breath shows how each inhale and exhale is different. Watching thoughts come and go demonstrates how the mind is always changing. This practice builds awareness of life's transient nature. It also helps people let go of rigid expectations. Flexibility and openness replace resistance. When impermanence is embraced, relationships become more meaningful. People stop taking their loved ones for granted. They value time spent together because they know it will not last forever. Similarly, difficulties become less personal. Instead of feeling stuck, people understand that hardships are temporary. This understanding creates resilience. Impermanence also encourages generosity. People realize they cannot hold on to anything forever. This realization inspires them to share what they have. Acts of kindness bring joy to others and create a ripple effect of positivity. Generosity benefits both the giver and the receiver. It deepens connections and fosters compassion. Accepting impermanence brings freedom. It breaks the chains of attachment and fear. People no longer need to cling to what they have or dread what they might lose. They can face life's ups and downs with equanimity. This balance creates a sense of peace. By embracing impermanence, people learn to navigate life with grace and wisdom. Lesson 3: Simplify your life. Simplicity is a cornerstone of a beautiful life. In the modern world, people often feel overwhelmed. They are surrounded by endless choices, responsibilities, and distractions. This constant busyness creates stress. It prevents them from experiencing true happiness. Simplifying life clears this clutter. It allows people to focus on what truly matters. Simplicity begins with mindfulness. Being mindful means paying attention to the present moment. It helps people recognize what adds value to their lives. When they become aware of unnecessary burdens, they can let them go. This process is not about deprivation. It is about prioritization. By focusing on essentials, people find more time, energy, and peace. Material possessions often complicate life. People accumulate things they do not need. This creates clutter, both physical and mental. Simplifying possessions brings a sense of relief. Decluttering the home creates space and clarity. It also reduces the time spent on maintenance. Living with less does not mean living without. It means choosing quality over quantity. Simplifying relationships is equally important. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. Let go of toxic connections that drain your energy. Quality relationships bring joy and support. They are a source of strength in challenging times. Cultivating genuine connections deepens a sense of belonging and love. Time is one of the most valuable resources. Many people fill their schedules with unnecessary commitments. This leaves them feeling exhausted and unfulfilled. Simplifying your time means saying no to what does not serve your goals. It means creating space for rest, reflection, and meaningful activities. Time spent in nature, meditation, or with loved ones is more rewarding than constant busyness. Simplifying life also involves simplifying the mind. Meditation helps calm the mental noise. It trains the mind to focus on what is important. Letting go of judgment, worry, and negativity clears mental clutter. A peaceful mind creates a peaceful life. Simplicity does not happen overnight. It is a gradual process of letting go. With each step, life becomes lighter. Joy and contentment replace stress and anxiety. Simplifying life is not just a practice, it is a way of being. It opens the door to true freedom and happiness. Lesson 4: Understand interconnectedness. Buddhism teaches that all things are interconnected. Nothing exists independently. Every action, thought, and decision affects others. This understanding is called interdependence. It reminds people that their choices matter. It encourages them to act with compassion and responsibility. Interconnectedness is visible in nature. Trees provide oxygen for humans to breathe. Rivers nourish plants and animals. The sun supports all life on Earth. This web of life is a powerful example of how everything is linked. Human actions impact this balance. When people harm the environment, they harm themselves. Protecting nature ensures the well-being of future generations. Interconnectedness also applies to human relationships. Each person's behavior influences others. Acts of kindness create a ripple effect of positivity. Similarly, negative actions spread harm. This awareness encourages people to be mindful of their words and deeds. Small gestures, like a smile or a helping hand, can brighten someone's day. These moments of connection build a sense of community. Understanding interconnectedness fosters empathy. It helps people see the world from another's perspective. When someone suffers, their pain affects others. Helping them creates collective healing. Compassion becomes a natural response when people realize they are not separate. This understanding breaks down barriers of judgment and division. Interconnectedness is also a reminder of shared humanity. Everyone experiences joy, sorrow, love, and loss. Recognizing this common ground creates unity. It reduces feelings of isolation. It helps people support one another in times of need. Shared experiences strengthen bonds and create deeper relationships. Practicing mindfulness enhances the awareness of interconnectedness. It helps people see how their thoughts and actions influence the world around them. It encourages gratitude for the support they receive from others. This gratitude inspires a desire to give back. Interconnectedness is not just a concept, it is a way of life. It transforms how people view themselves and the world. It creates a sense of purpose and belonging. By understanding and honoring this connection, life becomes more meaningful and beautiful. Lesson 5. Engage in right livelihood. Right livelihood is one of the steps in the Eightfold Path. It means earning a living in a way that does not harm others. It encourages people to align their work with their values. Work takes up a significant part of life. Choosing meaningful work creates a sense of fulfillment. It also contributes to the well-being of society. Right livelihood begins with ethical choices. Avoid work that causes harm to people, animals, or the environment. This includes industries that exploit others or damage the planet. Instead, seek work that benefits others. Jobs in education, healthcare, and social services are examples. Creative work that inspires others also aligns with this principle. Finding right livelihood does not always mean changing careers. It means approaching work with integrity. Treat colleagues and clients with respect. Practice honesty in business dealings. Avoid greed and exploitation. These small actions make a big difference. They create a positive work environment and build trust. Right livelihood also involves finding balance. Many people sacrifice their health and relationships for their jobs. This creates stress and unhappiness. Prioritizing well-being ensures that work does not consume life. Make time for rest, family, and personal growth. A balanced life is a fulfilling life. Work can also be a form of service. When people see their jobs as opportunities to help others, work becomes meaningful. Even small roles contribute to the greater good. A janitor keeps spaces clean and safe. A teacher shapes the minds of future generations. Every job has value when done with the right intention. Right livelihood also involves mindfulness. Being fully present at work improves focus and performance. It reduces stress and enhances satisfaction. Mindfulness helps people appreciate their efforts. It also reminds them of the purpose behind their work. Engaging in right livelihood brings peace and purpose. It aligns actions with values. It creates harmony between work and life. By contributing to the well-being of others, people find deeper meaning in their efforts. This makes life more beautiful and rewarding. Lesson 6. Trust the path. Buddhism teaches that life is a journey. Each person walks their own path. This path is unique, but it is guided by universal truths. Trusting the path means having faith in the process. It means believing that every experience has a purpose. Even challenges are opportunities for growth. Trusting the path begins with self-acceptance. Everyone makes mistakes. These mistakes are not failures. They are lessons that shape growth. Embrace imperfections as part of the journey. Be kind to yourself. Growth takes time and effort. Patience is essential. The path is not always clear. Uncertainty is a natural part of life. Trusting the path means letting go of the need for control. It means surrendering to the flow of life. This does not mean being passive. It means taking mindful action and trusting the results will unfold as they should. Meditation helps build trust in the path. It creates a space for self-reflection and insight. It reveals the mind's tendencies and patterns. This awareness brings clarity. It helps people see the next step, even if the whole journey is not visible. Trusting the path also means trusting others. Seek guidance from teachers, mentors, and friends. Their wisdom can provide support and perspective. Sharing the journey with others creates a sense of connection. It reminds people that they are not alone. The path requires perseverance. Obstacles will arise. These are not signs of failure. They are opportunities to develop strength and resilience. Each challenge faced with courage brings you closer to wisdom and peace. Trusting the path also involves gratitude. Appreciate the progress you have made. Celebrate small victories. Recognize the blessings in your life. Gratitude shifts focus from what is lacking to what is present. This shift brings joy and contentment. Trusting the path transforms how people live. It creates a sense of purpose and direction. It brings peace in the face of uncertainty. It reminds people that life is a journey, not a destination. By trusting the path, life becomes a beautiful and meaningful experience.